Let's first draw a big shape, for example a circle, which will be the background for the eye. The circle should have a skin tone color, to look more natural. Move it a bit, so that it is centered on the document. As you can see, I have already set the skin tone fill color before. Otherwise, I would just click on the appropriate color swatch, to set it now. Choose a zoom level which will allow to comfortably draw within the document. I chose the 100% zoom. Now, draw an ellipse, which will be the starting shape for the eye. Note that, while drawing, we don't see anything. That's because the fill color is set to the same color as the background. Let's fix this. Click on an empty color to set the fill. Then, shift-click on a black color swatch to set the stroke. Now, we need to change the ellipse into a path, in order to be able to move its nodes freely. Choose Path. Object to Path. The ellipse became a path. We can check this by clicking on it using the Node tool. The object handles are gone, instead, the irregular nodes. We can now start shaping the eye by using Node Edit tool. The left and right nodes need to be corners of the eye. Start with the left node. Make it corner by clicking on the corner node toolbar button 2 times. Then do the same with the right node. Now let's shape the bottom and top lines of the eye. Select the bottom node. Move it around, to make the bottom line of the eye more straight, leaving only a small curve. The left corner of the eye should look a little slanted down. For this, we need a handle. So, shift-click on the corner node, to create one handle. By dragging the handle, shape the corner of the eye slightly. Now, select the top node. Move it up and to the left, to make the eye bigger and give it a nice look. The whole eye could also be slightly slanted. Rotate it slightly with the transform tool. Now that we have the eye contour, let's create remaining eye elements, the iris, the pupil and the sclera, the white of the eye. We'll also add a highlight to the pupil. Choose a nice turquoise color for the iris. Click on the color swatch to set the fill color. Draw the iris as a circle and move it to place. Choose black color for the pupil. Draw the pupil. Choose white color for the highlight and draw the highlight inside the pupil. Let's open Object Properties window. In Inkscape, each object, like circle, rectangle, etc., has several properties. The object properties include object ID, label and other properties. Let's label the objects we have drawn so far. We'll label the highlight. And the pupil. And finally the iris. The eye still needs the big white sclera, forming the eyeball and surrounding the other elements. So, draw a big white circle and label it eyeball. The eyeball should be behind other elements, so push it down the elements stack a few times. Group the eye elements. There are two reasons to do this. First, it will be easier to move them together. Second, we will create a clipping mask in a moment and we will want to clip the whole group. Push the eyeball group down the stack behind the eye contour. Let's label the eye contour too. Duplicate the eye contour and name it eye clipping. This will be the clipping mask. Having the clipping mask selected, select also the eyeball group. Choose Object, Clip, Set, to clip the eyeball group with the clipping mask. The eyeball group is now visible only within the clipping mask. Anything outside the clipping mask is hidden. Make the eye contour stroke bigger and the eye will look better. It's time to draw the eyelashes. It will make the eye look more natural and attractive. Duplicate the eye contour and label it eyelashes. The eyelashes will be black, but for the time of drawing, let's also give them a red stroke, just to better see their shape. The upper line of the eye contour will become the bottom line of the eyelashes. This node should become corner. We need to add more nodes to give the eyelashes appropriate shape. So, select a line segment and click on the Add node twice. It will add a total of 3 nodes. This node should become corner, but with handles. We need handles to give it a nice round shape. It would be a good idea to add a little makeup to the eye. Again, we will duplicate the eye contour and label it makeup. The makeup will be just the fill, no stroke. Resize it a bit. Then just drag the handles around with the node tool to make the shape look nice. Finally, give it a color you want. White is okay, but I like the natural darker skin tone. And here is the eye.